calls. Man, oh man, teams, listen, you definitely want to have your pen and paper ready to take down copious notes because if you don't write it down, you will only retain a very small percentage of this powerful information. I want you to take a two seconds and send a text to your team members if you did not hear them on the line because we have an awesome special guest on tonight. I'm talking about a young lady that's making it happen, okay, not just talking the talk, but actually walking the walk, okay? A network marketing guru, okay? She definitely knows this information, so I just want to just prepare you early in the game while I go over a few little bit announcements to go ahead and get, excuse me, your entire team on the line. Hey, I know you guys are all excited about the 90K in 90 days, and if you are a guest on the line, if you do not know about that, get with your upline and find out. But I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to every single guest that we have on the line that lets you know, baby, you are in the right place at the right time. You've just entered a paradigm shift that's taking place in this company. I'm talking about more money, more money, more money. Oh my mercy, I'm always excited about these calls because we are the livest call at Artists International. So just get prepared. Just know that but you're going to have a hard time sleeping on tonight thinking about those dollar signs jumping over your head while you're laying down, my goodness, and trying to get this powerful information to everybody you know, love, and care about. So, with that being said, members, we're going to work this business like our life depends on it. We're going to embrace the 90K and 90 day. We're going to take advantage of all the promotions that's in your back office. You guys know where to go, members. Look into your back office and look up those promotions. Get ready if you can. Get to the Kings of Artists down in Houston, the regionals. It's going to be awesome in Houston at the beginning of the year, January 10th, 11th, and 12th. Go ahead and try to book your flight to get to that as well as your weekly meetings and also your Super Saturdays in your area, but definitely plug in to the 90K and 90-day call that happens every single day, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesdays, 9 p.m., Sundays and Wednesdays, a webinar where you can see a visual, but we have round-the-clock information. So with that being said, I'm going to move myself out the way. I know by now you have your entire team, friends and family members on the line, but I'm going to bring on the next visionary of this call, my accountability partner, definitely no stranger to this call, definitely someone I never thought I would meet to have more energy than me, and I was a cheerleader, but guess what? She's all the way from New Jersey, definitely proof in the pudding, okay? Just purchased two brand new, not one, but two brand new BMWs, compliments of this network. So with that further ado, get ready to receive none other than powerful Executive President Don $1 Million Wilson. Have you made it to the call?
Yes, I am, Larissa. Please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Guys, listen, I'm not going to hold you back because we have a young lady who is on the call who is definitely a network marketing guru. This lady has shown herself approved. I hope you guys have pen and paper in hand because without further ado, I would like to bring to this call Miss Executive President, Powerhouse of Artists International, Network Marketing Guru, Miss Robin Robinson. Robin, have you made it on a call? Robin, if you're out there, go ahead, press star 6. We can hear you loud and clear.
This is Robin. Can you hear me, Miss Don
yes,
$1 Million Wilson?
Go right ahead. The floor is yours.
I am so excited to be on this call tonight. First of all, let me just say this. I just got a phone call from a gentleman that has been knowing me for years, and he said, Robin, you know what? I talked to you a few years ago, and you still have the same energy that you do today. But let me just tell you this, right? I am jacked up at the side of my neck about this 90K in 90 days. I am sitting at the gas station, at the pump, sitting here doing conference calls and making calls, sitting at the, QT, and talking to people as they pull up. Last night, I went to a gas station, and a young lady pulled up, and I saw her tennis shoes. I said, oh, my God, those are some nice tennis shoes. Are those the new Jordans? She said, yes. And I said, did you stand in line for those Jordans? She said, no. She said, I paid somebody to stand in line for me to buy my Jordans. I said, I like the way you think. Let me give you a card. She just signed up with $90K today. I'm absolutely not playing with this thing. So let me just say this, right? First of all, I want to start this call off saying that there's a lot of people in this business that I feel sorry for. And I know y'all going to say, wait a minute, hold on. I'm scratch your head on that one, like that ain't making no sense. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I feel sorry for some people that are in this business, because you are wasting this opportunity. Mandela has a quote that says, it would be stupid to turn the water off when it's boiling. 90K in 90 days, it markets to the masses. If you miss this boat, well, I mean, I take this business serious. This is not a hobby. I've been an artist 4.5 years. It'll be 5 years in February. And I'm just very excited about this opportunity. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys a story. When I was in college, my very first year, my freshman year, I went to Southern University, and I was taking this class, and it was, it was one of these classes that I'm not too fond of, accounting. And there was this janitor that had a crush on me, and so he told me that he liked me, and I said, I want you to prove it. And he said, how can I prove it? I said, give me the answers to the final. And I didn't think he was going to get the answers to the final, or whatever the case may be. So the next day I showed up with my Scantron and my pencil, and I was ready to take my final. And when I arrived up at the building, he was standing in the hallway. He said, I got the answers to the test. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, made a long story short, he gave me the answers to the test, and the teacher came into class, and she said, I want everybody to put the book bags up under your desk, pull your pencils out, and get ready to take this final. She said, this final is so hard. She said, if you get an A on this test, when you take accounting 2, you're not going to even have to take the first exam. That's how hard it was. Well, when she walked out of the class, I shouted out to the entire class. I said, excuse me, I have the answers to the test. And they was like, there's no way you have the answers to the test. I said, look, you better catch up. Number 1, A. Number 2, B. And I was like shooting the numbers out, shooting out the answers, right? So a week later, we came back to get our test results, and she was mad. She came into the class. She slammed the door. She said, I want to know who has the answers to my test. She said, if y'all don't turn this person in, she said, I'm going to fail everybody in the class, even people that were trending at A. And so I stood up. I said, it was me, because I wasn't going to give nobody the chance to throw me up under the bus. I'm going to throw myself under the bus. So I stood up. I said, I'm the one that gave the answer to everybody. So she said, come to my office. And, it was a long walk down the hallway. We was walking to her office, and I was crying because I said, oh, Lord, I'm going to get kicked out of school. My dad is going to beat me, okay? That's what I was thinking. So when we got into her office, she said, you know what, I don't even know what I'm going to do with you. She said, come back in an hour. I need time to think. So I said, okay. So I went to the union, and then I came back in an hour, and I sat down in her office, and she said, you know what? She said, if I take this to the registrar's office, they're going to immediately expel you. She said, but you know what? She said, I'm not going to turn you in. She said, I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to turn you in. It's because you tried to help everybody. And she said, let this be a lesson to you that you can't help everybody. And a lot of times, like in this business, you get so consumed, you want somebody. I'm taking the focus off of me and putting the focus on them, because I know the more people, and I love helping people. But let me also say this, that their teacher made me take that test again. And she said, you know what, I'm not going to even give you multiple choice. I'm going to make you take it in the essay form. And I still passed the test, and I got a B. And the reason why I got a B is because I prepared myself. I prepared myself because, see, I wasn't expecting the janitor to give me the answers to the test. See, there's a lot of people that are in artists. You are expecting somebody to put somebody up under you. You are expecting somebody to make your call for you. You are expecting to ride somebody else's post. Yeah, I said it. You see somebody else's post, and then you just want to copy it. It's hard. Take this business serious. This is your life. This is a legacy. This ain't a game. This ain't no extra money. If you want to get some extra money, go get your job at the Gap or Pottery Barn or Home Goods or something like that. But this right here, this is serious. We're talking about checks that can pay off a mortgage. We're talking about not checks that can just fix a car, but that can pay a car off and get the title. We're talking about checks that can pay off your title loan. We're talking about the checks that can pay off your pawn slip. This is the kind of checks that you can earn in orders that can set you financially free. Why are you playing with this business? So with that being said, you know what? It's time to go to work. No more lazy leadership. Nobody, not expecting somebody to build the business for you. Now, let me just tell you this. I really want you to write this down if you do have pen and paper. The key word, now, when you sponsor somebody into artists, the root word to that is sponsor. So you are responsible to help that person get paid. But when I say responsible, that does not mean that you have to work that business for somebody else. This is network marketing, not net chill marketing. It's network. So get to work and get rid of the lazy leadership, and I'll see everybody over the top. And I'm going to see everybody on stage because, Robin, I'm going platinum. Don, take it back.
Wait, girl, mic drop. And the reason why I was so excited about you being on this call on tonight, because I know your passion. How the 90K in 90 days has really revived you and took you to a whole nother place with Artists International. Can you just share with the callers, the listeners on the call tonight, how 90K in 90 days has made an impact on you?
Well, I'm going to tell you that the main difference is that, number one, I don't have to go through the beliefs. I already know that it can happen because I've done it before. I've made 90K in 90 days. But I'm going to tell you the thing that makes it so exciting, it's one direction. It's like on one accord. It's like that one call, the one sizzle call. It's a system. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like 1, 2, 3. If you think about it, God created, you know what I'm saying, the earth, right? He did it in steps, right? Mm-hmm. This is it's a system. You know what I'm saying? It's like, number one, you put people on the sizzle call, right? The first time this person, you know what? I'm telling you, when I pull, like I'm sitting here at the gas station, somebody pull up in the car, I give my car to the passenger, then they pass it on to the driver. They say, oh, give me one too. I want to make 90K. What do I need to do? You need to call that sizzle call. And after you listen to that sizzle call, then call me. Because I need them to go through the process. Don't even have I can't even have my people call me on the freeway and they haven't listened to that sizzle call. They need to listen to the sizzle call first. Then they need to listen to the conference call. And then after the conference call, you call me back and then I'll answer your questions. But, you know, to answer your question, Don, I mean, like I said, it would be stupid to turn the water off when the water is boiling. Like, this thing is on fire. I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing with this thing. And I'm showing you that I'm not playing with it because guess what? I don't even know what time it is. Hold on, let me see. See, I guess that's what happens when you're 11:19 is 10:19. Okay, look. I'm still out in the street. Okay? I'm still out in the street, and I'm not at home looking at Scandal, The Housewives, and everybody else's wives, and looking at all the reality shows. I got to deal with my own reality. So I got to be out here to build my legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because if I pull up, they say, okay. Let me tell you some of the biggest misconceptions. The biggest misconception. Artists is saturated. Hold on, let me prove it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. Sir, how you doing? Okay. You doing all right tonight? Have you heard of a company called Artists International? Never heard of it? Can I give you a card? You're not interested? You sure? But guess what? Let me tell y'all something. This ain't no trial run. I'm showing y'all that I'm really for real, that I'm out here building this business. But guess what? If I asked him, has he heard of Coca-Cola, I'm pretty sure he would say yes. Quit making excuses and quit listening to your bro friends telling you that artists is saturated and artists is dead. They cutting these checks, and these checks is real. And they cash real nice. Real nice.
Robin, wait. I know you got like a couple of more seconds before you jump at the call. Real quick, can you please share some mindset with our callers real quick? I know you always tell those things that make you go, Can you please share that story with them real quick before you get off the call?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the frog story. There was an army of frogs, and they was hopping through the forest, and it was two frogs that fell into a very, very deep well. And the other frogs, they looked down at the other two frogs, and they said, "Oh my God, there's no way you're gonna make it out of this well. There's no way you're gonna make it out of this well. You might as well stop hopping and die." Well, the army of frogs, they hopped away. They came back the next day, and they looked down in the well, and both of the frogs were still hopping. They said, "Oh my God, you still hopping? We told you to stop hopping. You all bloody. You might as well stop hopping and die." Well, what happened? And he kept hopping, and he kept hopping, and he kept hopping, and he hopped out of the well. And they looked at him, they said, "Did you hear what we were saying to you?" He said, "I'm deaf. I thought you was encouraging me the whole time." Now, the point of that story is this, is that, I'm going to tell you something. I've been an artist 5 years, and 1 year I did quit. I'm going to be candid with you. I did quit, and I still made $86,000. But anyway, listen. I let my friends discourage me and tell me that artist is dead. So you have to be careful who you listen to because they will kill your dream. Who will you let kill your dream? I'm not letting nobody kill mine. I'm going all the way to platinum this time, and I'm not stopping. Can't nobody stop me. And I think I'll sit here and quick trip a little bit longer. Back to you, Don.
Girl, Robin, girl, let me tell you something. You know, I just absolutely love you to pieces, girl. The thing I love about you, Robin, is whatever you have, you are willing to share. All people have to do is do their part, take the steps, because any information, any resources, any training that you have received, you gladly pass the information on to the people who want it, for the people who are in position to go take off and do the work. So I'm just glad that you're on our team. I'm glad you're part of the A team, the Artist International Family team. I'm excited about that. Is that gasoline you got over there, girl? Is that gasoline you got, Rob?
Girl, this is not gasoline. This is nitro. This is the kind of gas that they use for jets. This is not no game. Let me tell you something. Everybody that I'm signing up in my organization, they're going to be Ginsu knives. Have you ever seen a Ginsu knife? It can cut the thinnest toilet paper. I'm not signing up no butter knives. Everybody in my organization will be Ginsu knives, sharp. Leadership sharp. No lazy leadership.
Wait a minute, Robin. Did you just say you're not signing up not one butter knife?
No butter knives. Everybody I sign up in my organization is going to be a Ginsu knife. They're going to be sharp. There will be no lazy leadership. People will be accountable. People will know their numbers. People will have business hours. People will be accountable, and people will cash over $90,000. We create millionaires. Will you be one? Will you be one, or will you sit back and watch? Aren't you? I mean, there's nothing wrong with applauding other people, but it's time for you to be on the stage. You can't be on the stage being lazy. You can come to every meeting and take every note, but it's time to execute. Hold on, there's another car pulling up. I'm about to ask somebody.
Well, you know what? The thing I love about this, Robin, because this is actually showing people. It's one thing to tell people what to do, but when you can actually be out there, be in the trenches, you got your sleeves rolled up, an executive president in the company, and you are still outside right now, 10:23 at night. Yep. And you are still out here prospecting, sifting and sorting, looking at the people, meeting some people, and making it happen, working your business. Now,
I'm working my business.
Listen, Robin, you bad to the bone, girl. I'm just so excited you part of Artist, girl. I don't know what to do with all that nitro, baby. I hope everybody that's called getting some of that gasoline, some of that fire, so we can light the whole world over Artist. Excuse me, that ain't gasoline. What is that again?
This is nitro. Like God, I want to say one more thing. This is very important. All jokes aside, listen. Okay, I really want to say something that's dear to my heart. Okay. First and foremost, everybody needs to be on these calls. Do not take it for granted that Larissa Barclay, Verdita Monk, and Don Wilson is doing these conference calls every single night. I mean, I applaud you guys, and, you know, I'm not taking you guys for granted. I love you guys, and I'm really so happy to be on this journey with you guys, and I promise you we're going to rejoice with each other when we're on that stage. It's going to be a moment to rejoice and to glorify God and to let people know that the same God that opened up the sea for Moses is going to do it for us, and we're going all the way to platinum. But also, I do want to say this, that every call, people need to call in. They need to hear so many bells ringing, chiming in when they get on these calls. because that makes people excited. I don't even care if you call in and just let it chime and then hang up. I don't care. But they need to be hearing bells like chime, 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 chime. Because what happens? Let me tell you what happens. When I got a person listen to that call, I say, you hear that? You hear them bells? Those bells could be up on under your team. It's gonna happen with or without you. But guess what? If they're calling in and they don't hear nobody chiming in, well, hello, lazy leadership. Listen, I mean, somebody got to say it, and I'm gonna be the one to say it. The lazy leadership has got to stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
puzzle, that mindset training, that Network Robinson, she is the one with the diamond in her mouth with the Bentley cars lined up on her back page. So if you don't know who Robin Robinson is, guys, go through Facebook, check her out, look through her page and see what she has. I mean, when I tell you this lady is super duper on point, she got me completely fired up. Robin, girl, listen, I don't even want you to get off the call. I'm trying to hold you hostage. Listen, you ain't got time to be
Hey, Dawn, can you hear me?
Yes. What's going on, superstar, powerhouse, platinum president, Dr. China Besley? We hear you loud and clear.
Lord have mercy, just drop the mic. Everybody hang up, it's done. You can't sleep for the next couple of days. Miss Robin Robinson has definitely came through and just, I mean, that blitz that you're doing right now, I know people are like, ouch, ooh, but guess what? That whooping that they got on the call tonight is going to whip them in shape to get that 90K in 90 days. Somebody needed this. Everybody needed this, in my personal opinion, because, you know, what we're doing right now was not, it's not supposed to be easy. If it was so easy to make 90K in 90 days, people would be doing 90K in 90 in a year effortlessly, guys. We know we're doing something that most people are not going to be able to do. But Ms. Robin Robinson, you have absolutely just, I can hear it in your voice, the confidence. Some people call it arrogance, but your confidence is on a million right now because you understand what we're up against right now. You understand that you have to have that mental toughness and that mental boldness to go after the people that you're going after, because you know that if you're going to partner with these powerhouses, you can't go to them and you all frail and you all weak and you all, unsure of yourself and you all doubtful. I mean, share with us really quick, please, if you don't mind, because you poured out so much already. I'm sorry to intervene like this, Dawn. I know it's not actually protocol, but you know what? In certain situations, you just got to come in with it. Robin, what is your strategy for bringing in the type of professionals? It seems like they may even have experience in network marketing. What is your strategy? Is it something in particular that you're doing, or is it just the people that you're seeking after? Are you just talking to all of the right people, and then whoever joins, you pretty much know you got a 10? What's your strategy for bringing on board what seems to be professionals, whether in or out the industry of network marketing?
Well, I'm going to tell you the number one strategy that I'm implementing is I'm attending meetups. There's a website that you can join called meetup.com. It's free. I go to those networking events to network with different demographics and professionals. And, let me tell you something. A lot of times people are kind of afraid to talk about their business. Sometimes I may wear a shirt that may provoke a conversation. I have a black T-shirt that says, if you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be number 10. And people laugh at it, but it always sparks up a conversation. I mean, I went and got this black T-shirt from Target, and I took it to a T-shirt shop, and I got, this saying, this quote on the shirt, and I wear it to these networking events, but it always sparks up conversation, and people always ask me, what do I do? And I say, you know what, I would love to tell you about it. Now, let me tell you this now. You don't want to throw up on people because, once again, we have a system in place, okay? So I give the the people the sizzle call. I tell them to, listen to that sizzle call. I say, hey, you know what? I'd love to tell you how I've been on a 5-year vacation. People like, a 5-year vacation? Yeah, I just wake up when I want to. I wake up and I watch everybody in traffic and I think, oh, my God, I'm so glad I don't have to get out there in that traffic. And I wake up and I go get pancakes at 2 o'clock in the evening and they taste so good. And I mean, you know what, they're laughing, but at the same time, they are so interested in what do I do, because everybody there is engineers, aerospace engineers, or whatever they are, right? But at the same time, I'm sitting there joking about traffic and, that I don't never have to sit in traffic, that I sit and I watch everybody in traffic, you know what I mean? And I've been on a 5-year vacation. So it's little things that you can say without You know what I mean? Because when you're at a networking event and you're talking to five, maybe it might be 5 people at the table, it's going to be one that's going to say, that's a pyramid. There's going to be one that's going to say, oh, I don't want to do that type of thing. And you don't want to continue, to complete about that. They care about what their dreams and aspirations are. So I sit down and I say, hey, do you have any children? Oh, yeah, I have any kids. And then people love to talk about themselves. So I let them talk about themselves for as long as they want to, because I know the longer that they talk about themselves, the more that they're going to love me, right? So I sit there and I let them talk about themselves, and then at the end of the day, and don't let me find that they got a why. Oh, it's over after that, because I'm going to really latch on, okay? And then what I do is I follow up with them. I say, are you on Facebook? And, I sit down and I show them the business. And so I am attracting professionals in this business that understand business and that understand residual income, because I'm talking to them from the aspect of their dreams, not mine. Because that is one of the biggest things that turn people off about network marketers, because, you sitting there talking about how much money you made, that's not doing anything for them. You have to put people into the picture. You know what I'm saying? So, they can't look at you in the picture. They got to see themselves in the frame. So, you know what I'm saying? That's really, really important. And so the people, I said, I put it out in the atmosphere. I said, Lord, you know what? I want to bring 5 sharp men into this business. And as a matter of fact, I got a call from a guy that I've been trying to recruit for a while. And I'm telling you, I told him, I said, you ain't even been recruited. You've been drafted. Like, he told me he signed up with another company. I said, look, baby, quit playing. I already know you're not going to like the score at halftime, so you need to come on to Artists International. So, just ways that I talk to people, and people they can hear it in my voice that I'm passionate about what I do.
Wow. You have a conviction that will make them think about their reality, regardless to what their spiel was going to be to you. You have a way to dig through to the core of that person. And I love how direct you are. And I think that has a lot to do with what type of knife you said it was. What type of leadership? You said it's no butter knife. I know a lot of people have a butter knife.
A gentle knife. It's so sharp it can cut. The thinnest toilet paper, you can throw it up in the air and it can hit that knife and it'll slice it in half. That's the type of people that I want to bring to my organization, because, the lazy leadership, you have some people, let me just say this, and this is probably going to step on some toes, but I'm going to have to do it tonight. Y'all ready for this one? And I really ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but sometimes your friends, see, let me tell you something. Your friend, a person that lets you stay in the same position and lets you stay broke, that ain't your friend. The person that compels you to be better, that's your friend. So, okay, look, now I'm everybody's friend. So let me just say this, right? There are some network marketing groupies, and I said it. Now, when I say a network marketing groupie, let me tell you what a network marketing groupie is. A network marketing groupie is a person that they just want to be around the people that's making the money, but they don't want to do no work. They just want to look like their leadership.
Lord have mercy.
You see what I'm saying? It's time to stop it for real, seriously. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I get mad when I talk to a person and I see them, around a certain person, and I say, how long you been an artist? Oh, they say, well, I've been an artist, blah, blah, blah. Well, what's your rank? And they tell me, supervisor? Are you serious? Something's wrong there. But see, you have some people that come and take notes. They prepping. They come and they take notes. They take pictures. They at every meeting, they look as sharp as a tack, but they keep taking notes and they take, but they're not executing. It's time to stop it for real. That's lazy leadership. It's lazy leadership. You won't get in the book yourself, but you see a leadership quote on Facebook and then you want to share it. Read some leadership for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to go to the Super Saturdays. It's okay to get on these type of calls, but it's time. Hold on one second. Hold on. How you doing, ma'am? You doing all right tonight? Merry Christmas. I'd like to give you a card. You might have a New Year's resolution. You want to make some extra money, and I want to help some people make some, more money next year. Okay? Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I paused purposely so that they could hear exactly what you're doing while you're in action. Let me tell you something, Robin.
Oh, I'm still at QT. I still ain't talking about gas. But
you have. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm still sitting at the gas station. But anyway, what I'm saying is that it's the lazy leadership. You see what I'm saying? It's not true leadership. It's lazy leadership. You know, people won't get inside of a book. They just share what they see on Facebook. Read it for yourself. See, I can sit. No. Look, let me really get deep on y'all. You know the man that was on TV that was doing the sign language at Mandela's funeral?
Yeah.
See, let me tell you something. If you don't know sign language, you don't look at that man and say, that man is jamming. But guess what? To a professional, they say he's faking. See, let me tell you something. Somebody calling me trying to recruit me for another company, they can't recruit me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I know my compensation plan. You can't show me a compensation plan and sell me on hype. See, that's the fake sign language. We're talking about real sign language. See, I'm in network marketing and I know compensation plans. So if somebody show me, I'm going to say, that's fake. See, that man, this man has got to be a complete idiot. You get on the worldwide TV and you're doing fake sign language like somebody else is not going to recognize it. But see, for somebody that doesn't know it, they say, oh, my God, he's jamming, right? I had this guy call me the other day about another network marketing company. I said, how long you been doing network marketing? It's my first. But I'm going to tell you, when I started this compensation plan, I just had to do it. I said, well, what's your compensation plan? He didn't even know it. I said, sweetie, let me tell you something. With all due respect, I do respect that you trying to, be on the slick side to try to, call me like you. That's what I call them, nosy network marketers. They call you like they really interested in the 90K in 90 days, but they really want to try to recruit you for theirs. I said, sweetie, it ain't gonna even work. Let me tell you this. If you're in another network marketing company, let me tell you this. You cannot chase two rabbits and not one. Both of them gonna get away. So let me tell you something. You go ahead and you focus on that other network marketing company, and I'm gonna keep on telling people about this 90K in 90 days. And I just hung up in his face, and I got off the phone. But like I said, if you don't know sign language, you will look at this man and say, oh, my God, he's jamming. But see, let me tell you something. I'm a professional network marketer, and that's how I see myself. So when somebody show me something, I know when it's fake.
Robin, how long have you been in the network marketing industry? How long?
You know what? Let me tell you something. My very first network marketing company was a company called Mary Kay. I was in Mary Kay. I was in Prepaid Legal. I was in Tahisha Noni. I was in Monavi. I was in YTB. I was in Ignite. And I was in Noni. And guess what? Let me tell you something. Okay, none of them compensation plans touch Artists International, and that's an absolute fact.
Wow.
Robin, you have definitely, everybody's asking for the playback for this call. We're definitely going to post that information. Robin, you when you say nitro and when you say the jitsu knife or whatever it is, you're so sharp. You are so on fire. You are penetrating even people who are, in situations where they need this 90K in 90 days. They needed to hear this. They didn't need the patty cake. This is what you do. This is the training that goes far beyond the script, that goes far beyond. This is going to put something on the inside of their bones that is not about what you say. You just showed them how to say it. You've given them a confidence. You've given them a swag that's going to allow them to penetrate some things that maybe they were scared to do before. I just appreciate your dedication. I told you last night late on the phone, girl, you done inspired me. And I tell you, I just give it up for and it commends you for your hustle, for your sizzle calling that you're doing, for your strategy, your technique that you're providing, because I truly believe because this is a God move, he has called everyone to do something. Everybody has a position here, and you clearly know what yours is. You've been providing it for so long, and we definitely just appreciate what you're bringing to the table. We appreciate you sharing with us what you're doing in real time with your business as you're growing your organization. Child, look, I'm going to turn the call back over to Dawn. And nothing else I don't even want y'all to hear my voice right now. Leave off with Robin had. Dawn, I'm going out of here. I'm done. Robin, Dawn,
I'm over here taking copious notes. I know my AP taking super duper notes, so I know I can listen to the playback about 4 or 5 times. But Robin, real quick before you leave, you have to leave the people with something to keep them going. I know you told us an amazing story 2 weeks ago at the meeting about the lady climbing the mountain. Could you please share that story with the people before you jump off this call tonight?
Okay, there was a man in Fiji. This man, he went to Fiji, and they was climbing this mountain, And at the beginning, at the bottom of the mountain, they was telling everybody about this lady that's 90 years old that climbs the mountain all the time, okay? And she has this hump in her back because she's been carrying rice all her life, okay? So they get all the way almost to the top of the mountain in Fiji, and they pass by and they see this old lady. And they're like, oh, my God, you know, they see the hump in her back, and she's humped over, and she's 90 years old, and she's climbing this mountain, right? So they walk up to her, and they say, oh, my God, you know, I'm so excited to meet you. And she looked at him, and she said, looked at him with a real mean face. She said, excuse me. I'm rude, you know what I'm saying? So they had this little place when they was almost to the top of the mountain where they stopped. You know, they give you warm cocoa, and they give you out sake. So they said, we're going to stop and get some of this sake and, get us a couple shots of sake. So they had a couple shots of sake and then a couple shots of sake, and, then by, before you know it, they're halfway drunk. Well, they say, you know what, we need to run to the top of the mountain. We didn't, climb all the way to this top of this mountain. And everybody tries to climb to the top of the mountain because they want to see the sunset, right? So they running up to the mountain, they running to the top of the mountain, and they halfway drunk, and then they get to the top of the mountain, and they see this lady. She's kneeled down, and then the sun is shining in her face, and everybody, there's like tons of people up there, and they all praising God, you know what I'm saying, and the sun is setting. But let me just say this, there's a point to that story. You see, when people calling you and asking you, you know what I'm saying, are you a gladiator? This girl asked me today, what is are you a gladiator? I said, what is that? I'm a platinum president. I didn't even know a gladiator refers to scandal. But see, let me tell you something. When somebody is trying to tell you about the housewives, and somebody's trying to tell you about the latest love and hip-hop and L.A. and the basketball wives and all these reality shows, you need to say, excuse me, I'm climbing the mountain. Hey, girl, you know what? Hey, I want to tell you about my boyfriend. Girl, my boyfriend tripping. Girl, hey, you know what? Hey, I'd love to hear about it, but excuse me, I'm climbing the mountain. Girl, you know what? Hey, I was wondering if you going to go to this party this coming weekend. You going to come to the club? Girl, I'm going to come together. Excuse me, I'm climbing the mountain. You see, let me tell you something, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm going to be on that stage next year. I'm going platinum. I'm going to tell you something. It was already a compelling story when I got my blue jacket. And I'm going to tell you that the reason why I was crying is because of what it represents. And I know how hard I've worked in this business. But see, this time, I had it turned up to the volume of maybe about 5. I'm trying to bust the speakers this time. Yeah, I'm not playing no games. When I walk across that stage, baby, I'm going to strut across that stage because I know that I have worked for it and I deserve it, and it's going to be other people on my team on that stage. I will not be on that stage by myself. See, I want to be like Mandela. When I was watching Mandela, when I was watching his funeral, I'm going to tell you something. Tears rolled down my face, I said, because that man was a selfless, loving leader. People from all over the world came to his funeral because of what kind of person he was and the kind of character he had. And that's the kind of person that I strive to be, y'all. So, look, you know what? We're going to go ahead and end this call. But, look, no more lazy leadership. Seek leadership for yourself. Help people on the team. Take the focus off yourself. Quit thinking about your 90K. Think about the people that you signed up. Think about their 90K. And guess what? That's going to bring millions. Think about dollar for millions instead of dollar for dollars. You ain't dollar for no $80. Are you serious? I'm dialing for millions. And that's what it's about. So we'll see everybody over the top, and we'll see you on stage. Dawn.
Robin, I'm not sure what happened with Dawn, but I tell you what, you have absolutely just lit us on fire. I don't even want to come in and put nothing else in their mind before they go to bed. I just want to thank you once again for sharing, for pouring, for just so unselfishly giving of everything that you have right now. We hear it, and we thank you so much. We are celebrating with you right now. We are encouraging you along the way. We're here to help you in this journey, in this running with you, side by side with you, as well as everyone else is coming along this journey. Dawn, are you back?
Yes,
so,
Robin,
I know you.
I'm stunned. I'm stunned right now. Excuse me. I'm climbing a mountain.
I'm climbing a mountain.
Try to get me on the call. I'm climbing a mountain. Girl, that one right, I'm asleep with my mountain, honey. I wish somebody would call my phone with empty foolishness. I'm going to have a serious attitude. Excuse me. I'm climbing a mountain. I'm climbing this 90K and 90-day mountain for the next 90 days. I encourage each person on the call. You don't have time to stop, blink, or think. If you ain't talking about $90,000, what the heck are you talking about? Excuse me.
I'm climbing the mountain. Hey, everybody that's on this call, let's let everybody know how serious we are. If you are on this call, I want you guys to go on that Facebook right now and put, excuse me, I'm climbing the mountain, 90K in 90 days.
I know that's right. I'm on it. Done. Mic drop. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a message. Excuse me, I'm climbing the mountain, 90K in 90 days. Look, somebody already liked it. I put it up there. Look, 1 second it's up there. Somebody already liked it, guys. Look, I don't even want to get off the phone, guys. I know you don't want to get off the phone. Robin, thank you. Would you like, okay, well, what we're going to do, Robin, if you do have to leave, what we're going to do right now, guys, we're going to go ahead and open up the lines. If you are out there, I know you climbing your mountain, but if you are out there, if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or questions that you want to put out there, if there's something that you just want to let us know, we're going to go ahead and open up the call. You can go ahead right now. Press *6.
Excuse me, I want to give you a card. Merry Christmas to you. You like a sharp? I'm looking for some sharp men just like you. I like your outfit.
Thank you.
What's your name? D'Angelo. I'm Robin. Nice to meet you.
Hold on. Okay, guys, if you are out there, press *6. If you press *6, we should be able to hear you. I know you climbing your mountain. Girl, that is it. It's a done deal. Excuse me, with an attitude. What'd you say, looking like Martin Lawrence? Wait, who was it you said? Who do we have out there? Do we have anybody out there? Press *6, guys. You guys can come on the line.
Comments, questions, feedback for Robin, come on in. This is the time. *6 will allow you to be heard.
Excuse me, but I'm climbing a mountain.
I know that's right.
No, this is Natalie. Okay,
Natalie. Wow. Go ahead, Miss Natalie. We hear you, honey girl. She got her swag and her confidence on 100. She said, excuse me, I'm climbing a mountain. Thank you so much. Anybody else? All you guys got to do is press *6 and we can hear you loud and clear. Natalie said, honey, excuse me, I'm climbing the mountain. That means don't talk to me. If you ain't a part of this 90K in 90 days, I ain't got time to talk. I'm climbing the mountain.
Excuse me, I am climbing my California mountain, trying to make it to the other side.
That must be Miss Rainey Henry out there in California.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Rainey, girl, that Robin told you call up with that nitro.
Yes,
Didn't she lay
down? Yes, she did. Yes,
she
did.
So, Miss Rainey, when they call you tomorrow talking about
playback as well. Please give that playback as well.
Okay. Miss Rainey, when they call you tomorrow asking you, did you see Scandal, what you going to tell them?
Excuse me, I'm climbing my mountain. I ain't got time to watch no TV.
Oh, no, that's right. 90K in 90 days.
Wear my buttons, and I am out here trying to do just what Robin doing. Excuse me, have you heard of artists? Yes, ma'am. Yes,
that is
ma'am.
awesome. Well, guys, I want to give you guys the playback. So if anybody else want to hear this call over and over again, I'm going to play it about 5 or 6 times myself. The number is 712-432-1085. 712-432-1085, and the PIN number is 926-358-pound. 926-358-pound. So is there anybody else out there, any last calls before we close out the call? Go right ahead. *6. All right, guys. Well, if not, thank you guys for coming out. God bless and have an awesome night. We'll see you guys over the top at the bank, 90K in 90 days. Excuse me,
Good night.
because I'm climbing the mountain.
Good night.